товарищ.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
More classified Patriot information was in that man's holographic memory.
Here comes more of them. Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Say you succeed. Say you get all the brains back. Then what?
Just so happens I know un great cybernetic surgeon.
Doctor. But he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right, damn you. You do realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, товарищ. Spasiba.
Yes, товарищ.
后面还有其他的，还有吗？没了，不行。我没看我的新招是怎么按。 我怎么没看到居合？啊，对，拔刀术。那小机器人太多，不好处理。
Enemy encounters. No, there's a rumor the MIBs come from Area 51.
Mem eager box.
Doc, what's your status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
铁桶 ，drum can。
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Hey.
Answer me. Raiden! Raiden!
来电上不去啊，来电。
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
This cannot be. Raiden, what's happened? You are supposed to be stronger than this.
我懂我到底要不要按跳的感觉。
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
What happened?
What?
What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden!
我们先站到这上面，不要用跑的方式。
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
哦，有了。
Good, Raiden. Very good.
Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught in the crossfire? Just a random... casualty, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. All just part of the job. You understand.
Fuck you! If you're gonna kill me, then do it! Do it!
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
太黑了。哦。
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
这是我秋特买还是最近才买？是秋特才买的，主要是这款在台湾买不到。这个一定要办国外的账号才能买，比较麻烦一点。然后这毕竟是比较老的游戏。它会一直转我的视角，其实蛮烦。那我挂了一个美国的 VPN 去办了一个美章。所以现在这个是用我的美章在玩。
Sure, I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
这边好像可以切西瓜什么的。
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them
没有啊，自
entertaining.
己能处理的事情当然比较快。有在外国生活的朋友也不多。
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters. It appears there are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road supports. That should bring it down.
More Patriot intel. Bring me more. And maybe I can develop something interesting from it.
上面我要怎么上去？看不行，可是这个不打死这一段战斗又不会过，对啊，我不能过去。他怎么就卡在上面？也没有个楼梯什么的，诶。又不死，还有什么远程攻击手段吗 ？EMP grenade， 电玩它也是待在上面啊。不能用反弹的方式把炮弹回去。 有点像卡 bug， 这样。
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters. There are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road support.
Oh.
That should bring it down.
等一下哦，干嘛呀？好哦，啊，这很重要吗？有的时候就是挥不到核心，好尴尬。然后刚刚应该是他讲那句话的时候，刚好被我忽略掉了，我没有注意到他说要破坏桥。噔噔噔噔噔，噔噔噔。喂，哎！旁边那个人一点感觉都没有，哎，辛苦你了。有个奇怪的箱子在路上走来走去。对啊，你们没看到我。没有反应。 还有铁桶，这箱子上面有一个帽子，他们都没反应，真的很好笑。噔 ，OK， 他们有反应了。哦，视角，我们有个阿妹罩。That's my boy， 应该都是那个年代的模特或女优之类的。山姆哥哥，对，山姆叔叔，他已经是叔叔的年纪了。活人剑，永远的活人剑。
All those cyborgs you've killed up to now, maybe they weren't kids, but they were people. You ever think about them? When you're chopping them into hamburger?
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure they're adults. Sure they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact,
升级完之后的雷电哥哥。
lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes,
他们这种高级升级完之后，额头上面都会有条码，真的很好笑。
When your country's embroiled in civil war, pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender. Your blender? But they made their choice, right? Open your eye and see, Raiden.
I've seen plenty.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress. Listen to them.
What are you talking about?
Shh.
There he is! Kill him!
Can we take him?
What's wrong?
The way he killed all the others? Oh God. Please God, don't let me die.
Let's do this!
This isn't fair.
Little punk!
Listen closely now.
Die!
This life. I watched my wife and son die. This is all I had left.
You ain't shit!
Goddamn IED took my leg. I needed a job.
Stop!
I didn't know what I was signing up for.
Is something the matter, Raiden?
洗脑大成功。
I've nearly saved enough to bring Mama to the States.
Finish him off!
Whatever it takes to be free of this torture.
Stop it!
What am I even fighting for?
RPG
Raiden, are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice. Not like you.
People are different.
As opposed to AIs? You're all the same, huh? You and your brothers. Manipulating mankind for our own good.
It appears my statement has upset you. I apologize.
No, it's... I know you're right.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine. Altering the course of mankind is not among my defined directives.
I guess that's a relief.
Samuel's behavior does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions. He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now. Scouting data for the next area. I'll patrol ahead. You follow.
山姆老熟了。
Raiden, your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
状态不好，不要打架。哇，会世界慢。Emotional damage。看我怎么过去啊？走有够慢的。也不能用一些偷假包的方式往前移动。 不知道它困难会不会加敌人配置，因为我现在是用普通模式在玩。因为我没有很想被阿姆斯壮揍2拳就掰了。它会移动。 那就好了。我想到他连动都不动，我知道怎么走过去。我目前对就是他敌人有2种光线嘛，黄色光的攻击跟红色光的攻击。红色光是用反击，黄色光我到目前还没有想到一个妥善的处理方案。因为黄光有些指令头就算了，指令头因为不好闪。 我干脆就给他抓好了。 因为他突然觉得山姆叔叔讲的好像很对。你看，山姆叔叔出来了。
Not so black and white now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you!
一方面来说，也是因为雷电所谓的活人剑其实超级没说服力。曼苏。
Yeah, I guessed as much.
？Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them. You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that. Yes, you aren't the only one to grow up in the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche.
芒树讲的什么不重要，重点是要看猫猫。
Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. Controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. They shape our world. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough. 以这一代来说，我觉得这一代的反派讲话都蛮有说服力的，尤其是阿姆斯壮。这也是为什么他制造这么多迷因的其中一个理由，因为他其实没有讲错。 Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It spared you the burden of all the lives you
挥手。
absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
OK， 谢谢。那个芒树讲的什么一点都不重要。
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off after the Patriots.
错。
I thought I could walk off the battlefield and.
他治疗精神打击的方式更硬核一点。
But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak, but I was wrong.
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good.